हाँ, so did you do these questions, Hiba? किया आपने?
I didn't understand.
Which question did you not understand?
The fourth one I forgot.
Okay, did you see the recording?
No.
हिबा, हमने क्या डिस्कस किया है कि whenever you forget something in class, the first thing that you भी नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो फिर उसको क्लास में रिपीट करेंगे, because it's not there's no point repeating the same thing over and over again, right? तो रिकॉर्डिंग जो की जाती है वो क्यों की जाती है? So that whenever you need it you can always refer back to it, right? So what you're going to do now is अब आप घर जाके फोर्थ वाले क्वेश्चन को देखेंगी रिकॉर्डिंग में, ठीक है?
Okay.
I'll tell you which date it was. I hope I have noted the date. No, I haven't. Okay, fine. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. तो बताइए क्वेश्चन कैसे करेंगे? It's pretty easy. It's very straightforward.
The first one?
Fifth one, बच्चे.
Oh, first one, we have to draw a pie chart. And
Yeah.
So we will find the central angle of this. So you will say 40 divided by 360 multiplied by 360, right?
No, why divided by 360 multiplied by 360? 40 divided by the total. It's always, what is it? Number of students divided by total into 360. ठीक है? ठीक है हिबा?
Okay.
Okay. Language, Hindi, English, Marathi, Tamil, Bengali, and then total. So total is how much? 72. So, oh, wait a minute, I made a slight mistake here. I should have left one line ka gap. In fact, I should have left 2 lines ka gap, but never mind. हाँ जी.
So
40 by?
wait, can you wait a minute?
Yeah.
Then you write the number of students for each language. So for 40, the central angle will be 40 divided by the total amount, which is 72, and
into
that whole divided by 360.
Divided or multiplied?
So multiplied by 360.
हाँ. ठीक है. अच्छा हिबा, ये बताइए आप मुझे कि ये हम मल्टीप्लाई बाय 360 क्यों करते हैं?
Because the circle, like when we draw the circle, it is 360.
So why we multiplying? इसमें ऐड क्यों नहीं कर रहे 360, या सब्ट्रैक्ट क्यों नहीं कर रहे, या डिवाइड क्यों नहीं कर रहे? Why only multiplication? एंड ये क्यों कर रहे हैं हम डिवाइडेड बाय 72? व्हाई आर वी डूइंग दैट?
Because we are like finding the total number of we are
बताइए, ये मल्टीप्लाई, यहाँ पे ये मल्टीप्लाई क्यों हो रहा है और यहाँ पे डिवाइड क्यों हो रहा है? व्हाई इज इट लाइक दैट? व्हाई इज इट नॉट लाइक 40 into 72 by 360? ऐसे क्यों नहीं है? या 40 by 72 divided by 360? Why is it not like this? Think and tell me.
I guess because when we are finding the answer of something, we have to divide the total amount with the number of things.
Can you give me another example?
Like if there are two red apples and two green apples, then it will be like 2 divided by 4, right?
Okay, very good. But what is this? Why are we doing multiplied by 360 here? ठीक है, मैं समझ रही हूँ कि there is 360 degrees in a circle, but why are we multiplying it?
I don't know that.
हाँ, so आपने मुझसे, हमने जब लास्ट क्लास में when we did this, हमने जब ये किया था कि we were doing this, right? And you asked me कि हम ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हैं? So it was a good thing that you asked me over there, but the same question you should ask over here also कि यहाँ पे हम multiply क्यों कर रहे हैं? Yes or no? है ना?
Yes.
So now let me tell you why we do it like that. Unitary method पता है आपको क्या होता है?
No.
You must have studied it in 5th grade, but I think your 5th grade went in COVID, right? Yeah, that's why there are so many basic things that मतलब आपके basic थोड़े बहुत गड़बड़ हैं, and that is I can totally understand it's because of COVID. Just give me a sec. Sorry about that. Okay, so unitary method is basically, let me give you an example. Let's say मैं ये कहती हूँ कि one sec, let's see something from here. हाँ चलो ठीक है. For a family of 5 people, for a family of 5 people, yeah, okay, for a family of yeah, we can say that अगर एक घर में in a house, if one person is living, आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yeah.
हाँ, if one person is living, then in a month, मतलब एक महीने में उनको they need 5 kg of flour यानी आटा, ठीक है, in a month, ठीक? तो अब आप ये बताइए कि अगर एक फैमिली में
5 kg of what?
Flour, आटा बेटा, FLOUR, flour. If there are 5 people in the family living in the 5 people in the house, 5 people in the family, how much flour will they need in a month?
For one person is 5. So for
Yeah.
5 people, it will be 5 multiplied by 5.
Very good. So if for one person it is 5 kgs, then for 5 people, 5 persons, it will be how much? 5
24.
multiplied by 5, 25, है ना?
So yeah, so 25.
So what are we doing? Do you see what we are doing? We are basically multiplying this and this, है ना? 5 into 5, यही तो किया हमने?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let me give you another example. अब अगर मैं आपसे कहूँ कि in a house, same पूरा same scenario है. In a house, if there's 3 people living, they need 10 kg of rice. Okay. So agar, no, not 10, 15 kg of rice, let's say. Fine, 12 kg of rice per month. So if in the same family there are 6 people living, 6 people are there, then how many kg of rice will they need?
6 multiplied by 12. No. Wait.
सोच के बताइए.
6 multiplied by 36.
6 multiplied by 36. So that is 36 multiplied by 6. अच्छा 216. So they will need 216 kg of rice. थोड़ा सोचिए इस बारे में कि अगर 3 लोग हैं तो उन्हें 12 kg of rice चाहिए होता है. अगर 6 लोग होंगे यानी इसके जस्ट डबल होंगे तो उन्हें 216 kg की जरूरत पड़ेगी. खाना खा लीजिए, खाना है रखा है नीचे, ठंडा हो जाएगा. हाँ मैंने खा लिया.
I think they will need 15 kg.
रुकिए मैं आपको जरा बताती हूँ, एक सेकंड. अब इसके एग्जैक्ट डबल नंबर ऑफ पीपल हैं, तो आप एक काम करो हिबा, फॉरगेट अबाउट दिस, यूज योर कॉमन सेंस एंड टेल मी कि अगर 3 लोगों की फैमिली में 12 kg राइस चाहिए, तो एक ऐसी फैमिली में जिसमें एकदम डबल नंबर ऑफ लोग रह रहे हैं, तो उसमें कितने चाहिए होंगे? हाउ मच विल दे नीड?
18 kg.
What made you think 18?
I multiplied 3 and 6.
3 and 6 इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया आपने. इन दोनों को क्यों मल्टीप्लाई किया है?
Because 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. So I thought that multiplying 6 and 3 would give the answer.
तो ऐसे रैंडमली तो कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता ना. अच्छा चलो, लेट मी गिव यू अनदर एग्जांपल. दो बच्चे, हाँ ठीक है, 2 बच्चे हैं, 2 चिल्ड्रन, या चलो नॉट चिल्ड्रन, देर आर 2 चॉकलेट्स. ठीक है, देर आर 2 चॉकलेट्स. अगर आप 2 चॉकलेट्स खरीदेंगे मार्केट में, यू गो टू अ शॉप एंड यू बाय 2 चॉकलेट्स, so 2 chocolates cost you rupees 15. If you buy 4 chocolates, how much will that cost you?
15 divided by 4.
15 divided by 4. What is 15 divided by 4? हाँ, what is 15 divided by 4? बताइए.
3 point something.
3 point something. तो ठीक है, that means 3 point something आएगा. तो रुपीज 3 point something. यानी कि 2 चॉकलेट्स का कॉस्ट 15 है, लेकिन उससे डबल चॉकलेट्स का कॉस्ट कम हो जाएगा. What do you think? Do you think this is the right answer?
No.
No. Hiba, I am giving you the hint once again. 2 chocolates ka there's some price, okay, some cost. If you double the number of chocolates, how much will the cost become? Okay, Hiba, imagine
15 multiplied by 2.
Why 15 multiplied by 2? This is the right
Because
answer, but tell me why.
Because we are doubling the amount of stuff. So
Exactly, because 2 into 2 is 4. So 15 into 2. ठीक है, यहाँ पे into 2 हो रहा है, तो यहाँ पे भी into 2 होगा, which will be 30. ये बात समझ में आई?
Yeah.
In other words, you can say that this is basically rupees 15 multiplied by what is 2? 2 is basically 4 by 2, है ना? 4 by 2 क्या होता है? 2 होता है. So what are you doing? You are doing 15 multiplied by 2. And what is 2? ये 2 कहाँ से आया? हमें कैसे पता चला कि इसको हमें 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, किसी और नंबर से नहीं, 3 से नहीं मल्टीप्लाई करना? हाउ डू वी नो? Because here it is 2 into 2 is 4, यानी 4 divided by 2 is this 2. ठीक है, ये जो हमारे पास 2 आया है, let me do a little change over here. 4 and there's this 2 and then there's this 2. ठीक है, so 15 multiplied by 4 by 2. 4 is this one and this 2 is this one, the blue one, and that actually gives you 2 2s are 4 होता है ना? So that is why we are multiplying it with 2, because 4 by 2 is equal to 2. ये समझ में आया आपको?
Can you just explain how you got 4 by 2?
Okay, I'll give you another example. अब मैं आपसे पूछूंगी कि 2 चॉकलेट्स 15 की आती हैं. अच्छा, इसका चेंज कर देते हैं, लेट्स से चलो फाइन 15. 2 चॉकलेट्स 15 की आती हैं, ठीक है. देन okay, let's change this a little bit. 3 chocolates rupees 10 की आती हैं. Fine. Then just a sec. Okay, let's have the same data. 2 chocolates rupees 15 की आती हैं, तो 5 chocolates कितने की आएंगी? अब आप मुझे बता सकती हैं कितने की आएंगी? आपने जो यहाँ लॉजिक इस्तेमाल किया, वो लॉजिक आप देखिए यहाँ पे अप्लाई कर सकती हैं कि नहीं. बिकॉज ओवर हियर हमारे लिए बहुत क्लियर था कि यहाँ पे डबल हो रहा है ना? 2 से लेकर 4 तक डबल हो रहा है, बट यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? यहाँ पे तो डबल नहीं हो रहा, फिर क्या हो रहा है?
5 multiplied by 5 by 2. Sorry, 15 multiplied by 5 by 2.
Yes, 15 multiplied by 5 by 2, because यहाँ पे डबल, see over here it was being doubled, है ना? तो हमने डबल से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. बट जहाँ पे डबल नहीं हो रहा, कुछ और हो रहा है, और देयर इज सम फ्रैक्शनल नंबर, तो हमें कैसे पता चलेगा? वी विल जस्ट डू दिस number divided by this number. So if you forget, there is a shortcut to remember this. क्या करना होता है आपको? You just multiply, you make an x, okay, make an x. This is what a lot of students find easier to do, is that first you make an x, and उस x के opposite ends पे जो दो चीजें कनेक्ट हो रही है ना, उन दोनों को आप कनेक्ट कर दीजिए. What does that mean? 5 is being connected with 15. So you say 15 multiplied by 5 and divided by जो आखिरी में बच रहा है ना नंबर, that divided by 2. So over here also same thing, 15 multiplied by 4, let's make an x. 15 multiplied by 4 divided by जो बच रहा है, ठीक है? Over here also, now can you apply the same logic over here? 3 people require 12 kg of rice, 6 people will require, make an x, and now tell me.
12 multiplied by 6.
By?
Because we are doubling the amount.
By divided by 3, ये भी तो बोलना है आपको.
Oh yeah, divide by 3.
हाँ, so that becomes 24, right?
Yeah.
Okay, अब आप मुझे ये बताइए, where did it go? ठीक है, let me give you another example. ठीक है, there are if okay, wait. हाँ ठीक है. So if I say that there's a circle, yeah, in fact this is a pie chart, इसमें this is a pie chart, ठीक है? Let's say it's like this and then like this. So this is 90 degrees, this is 120 degrees, and this is how much is left? This is 150 degrees. Okay. Now I say that ठीक है. So I say that there is एक second, इस पे आते हैं. हाँ, let's just come to this example itself. This one will become a little confusing. इसी में आ जाते हैं. So हिंदी के लिए number of students is 40. Now let's see number of students और उसमें हम कितना एंगल देंगे. Fine. What does that mean? कि if the number of students, total number of students कितने हैं आपके?
72.
72. एंड टोटल एंगल एक सर्कल में या एक पाई चार्ट में टोटल एंगल कितना होता है?
360 degrees.
360. वेरी गुड. तो अगर 72 स्टूडेंट्स के लिए आप 360 डिग्रीज बना रहे हैं, तो हिंदी में कितना? 40 स्टूडेंट्स के लिए आप कितने डिग्रीज बनाएंगे? इसके लिए हमें क्या करना है? फिर से x
360 multiplied by 72 divided by 40. No, sorry. 360 multiplied by 40 divided by 72.
आपको समझ में आया कि ये हम मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 40 और डिवाइड बाय 70 क्यों कर रहे हैं?
या
सॉरी 72 क्यों कर रहे हैं? अभी हमने यहाँ पे देखा था कि दिस इज, ये कहाँ से आता है? ये जो हम मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं कहाँ से आता है? ये हमने यहाँ से देखा था, यहाँ से देखा था, यहाँ से देखा था, राइट? सो नाउ आई होप देयर शुड बी नो कंफ्यूजन ओवर हियर कि ये कहाँ से आ रहा है. 72 into 360 है ना? It's the same thing,
Yeah.
right? 360 को पहले लिखो या बाद में लिखो, commutative property. So look here what we were writing, 40 by 72 into 360. ये समझ में आया? अब आपको कहाँ से आया?
Yeah.
वेरी गुड. नाउ अब आज की क्लास के बाद जब आप ये देखेंगी ना, जाके क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 का रिकॉर्डिंग देखेंगी, then you will start to understand why we have done this and how we have gotten this. Okay, you will understand it much better when you see the recording. ठीक है?
Okay.
Okay, inshallah. ठीक है. So now we understood from where we get this. Now let's continue in this thing. ठीक है? अब आप इंग्लिश के लिए बताइए क्या लिखूं मैं. आप एक काम करिए, आप जल्दी से अपने नोटबुक में लिखिए और फिर मुझे बताइए एंड आई विल राइट.
Okay. 12 divided by 72 multiplied by 360.
ठीक है.
And then for Marathi it is 9 divided by 72 multiplied by 360. For Tamil it is 4 divided by 72 multiplied by 7 divided by 72 multiplied by 360. And for Bengali it is 4 divided by 72 and multiplied by 360.
ठीक है. तो आप भी कैलकुलेट करिए, मैं भी कैलकुलेट कर रही हूँ, एंड देन वी कंपेयर आवर आंसर.
Most of the time the denominator like 72 and 360 they can get they can cancel
they get cancelled.
each other, right? So most of the time this is the case, right?
Yeah. मतलब आपको इसी टाइप के क्वेश्चन दिए जाएंगे एग्जाम में जिसमें ये दोनों कैंसिल हो रहे हैं, बिकॉज देन इट बिकम्स इजियर टू कैलकुलेट, है ना?
Yeah.
Let me know when your angles are done. हो गया है बड़ा.
Okay, I'm back.
ओके, हो गया आपका कैलकुलेशन, हो गया एंगल्स का?
Yes, done.
बताइए क्या एंगल्स आए?
For Hindi it is 200 degrees. For English it is 60 degree. For Marathi it is 45 degrees, and for Tamil it is 35, and for Bengali it is 20 degrees.
ओके, अब आप इसका पाई चार्ट बनाइए. पाई चार्ट बनाना तो आपको आता है?
Yeah. So like when there's What about that 200 degrees? How can we find that?
How can we find that? Okay, very good. See, Hiba, how you can do that is
What I actually know, I know.
हमारे प्रोट्रैक्टर में सिर्फ 180 तक होता है. हाँ, बताइए.
Because we don't have more than 180, and that so like we can do English first instead of Hindi, and then we can do
Okay,
Marathi,
very good.
then
That is
Tamil, and
also
then
one. That is also one good method of doing that. कि आप बाकी सारे कर लें और जो बचेगा वो automatically it will be 200 itself, है ना?
yeah.
हाँ, that is one way. Another way is sorry.
But
Another
like,
way is
what if two languages are 200 degrees?
very good. ठीक है. So actually ऐसा नहीं होगा आपके पास कि two languages are more than 180 degrees. नहीं होगा. Why? Because if you have two languages that are more than 180, let's say 190 degrees and 190 degrees, ठीक है, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा टोटल 380 डिग्रीज. लेकिन हमारे सर्कल में तो 360 ही होता है सिर्फ, है ना? तो यू इट विल नेवर हैपन कि एक से ज्यादा लैंग्वेजेस आपकी या एक से ज्यादा आपके जो एंगल्स निकल के आ रहे हैं ये मोर देन 180 हो. इनमें से सिर्फ एक ही ऐसा हो सकता है जो मोर देन 180 होगा. बाकी सब जो है वो 180 से कम होंगे. ठीक है.
Okay, understood.
हाँ, and you understood why, right? Because if you have more than 180, any two numbers more than 180, then the overall will come out to be more than 360, which is not possible in the pie chart. And दूसरी चीज जो मैं आपको बता रही थी, एक तो तरीका ये था कि सॉरी, एक तरीका ये था जो आपने बोला कि लेट्स डू ऑल ऑफ द अदर्स फर्स्ट एंड जो हमारे पास रिमेनिंग होगा दैट विल automatically it will be 200. Another way is that you can just do 200 as 180 plus 20, है ना? You can do it 180 plus 20. तो इससे क्या होगा, first you have to make 180 degrees, ठीक है, फिर then you have to make 20 degrees, but then that's gonna be a little bit tedious for you. So उससे बेहतर ये है कि आप यही वाला तरीका अपना लें. ठीक?
All right.
All right, so let's continue this chapter. This exercise is over. So let's go to the next exercise, chance and probability. हमने last year भी पढ़ा था अगर आपको याद है.
Yeah, actually, like when the teacher was explaining this chance and probability, I was absent. So like when we were doing this exercise, I wasn't able to understand what we were doing. So like, can you just explain me from the beginning?
हाँ, sure, okay. So let's read this. ठीक है, ये काफी interesting चीज लिखी हुई है यहाँ पे. Let's read it. So can you read it for me? It's on the screen, or if you want, you can read it from your book also.
All right. Sometimes it happens that during rainy seasons you carry a raincoat every day, and it does not rain for many days. However, by chance, one day you forget to take the raincoat and it rains heavily on that day. Sometimes it so happens that the student prepares 4 chapters out of 5 very well for a test, but major questions is asked from the chapter that she left unprepared. Everyone knows that a particular train runs in time. What?
I am saying, आपके साथ हुआ है कभी ऐसा?
No, I study all this stuff.
Okay, very good. हाँ, continue करिए.
Everyone knows that a particular train runs in time, but the day you reach, well, in time, it is late. You face a lot of situations such as these where you take a chance and it does not go the way you want it to. Can you give some more examples? These are examples where the chances of a certain thing happening or not happening are not equal. The chances of the train being in time.
इस सेंटेंस पे आप गौर करिए. What is the sentence saying? These are examples where the chances of a certain thing happening or not happening are not equal. Yani, the chances of it raining on that day is not equal to the chances of it remaining sunny. है ना, कभी आपने वेदर रिपोर्ट में सुना होगा कि द चांस ऑफ रेन इज 20%, द चांस ऑफ रेन इज 90%. तो if I say that it is like, कल की अगर मैं बात करूं कि tomorrow's chance of rain is 20%, तो इसका मतलब is it more likely or less likely that it will rain tomorrow? क्या possibility है, क्या probability है, like is it more हम कह सकते हैं कि is it more likely or is it less likely?
It is
इन
less
दोनों में से
likely.
हाँ, it is less likely obviously. And if someone says that tomorrow it's going to rain, 90% चांस है इस बात की कि कल बारिश होगी, तो इसका मतलब that you need to carry an umbrella, है ना, कि मतलब very likely या ऐसी बहुत probability है कि कल बारिश हो. So this thing that they're saying is very important कि these are examples. जैसे last class में या last आपके 7th grade में जो आपने पढ़ा था, that was when two things are equally likely. यानी if you throw a coin, head आएगा या tail आएगा, इन दोनों की chance equal है, इन दोनों की probability equal है, ठीक है. लेकिन there are certain things जिनकी probability बहुत कम होती है दूसरी चीजों के मुकाबले. For example, अगर आप अभी for example आप सऊदी में रह रही हैं, है ना, तो वहां पे अप्रैल मई के मंथ में बारिश होने की probability बहुत कम है as compared to if you are living in let's say Bangalore at this time of the year. तो वहां पे बारिश होने की probability बहुत ज्यादा है ना. So this is what we mean when we say that probability of something is not equal to the probability of something happening is not equal to the probability of it not happening. ठीक है. दूसरा एग्जांपल जो इन्होंने दिया कि it happens that a student prepares 4 chapters out of 5 very well, but major question is asked from the chapter that she left unprepared. तो क्या probability होती है कि let's say there are 5 chapters in your exam and you studied 4 of them. I mean, not you study all of them, mashallah, but let's say some student didn't get enough time and that person studied only 4 chapters out of 5. तो क्या हम ये कह सकते हैं कि the probability of a question coming from this chapter is equal to the probability of the question coming from the second chapter or third or fourth or fifth? The probability of the question coming from any of these chapters is not equal, because it totally depends on the teacher, है ना.
Yeah.
It is not something that is random, ठीक है. So that is what they mean by saying that the probability of certain thing happening or not happening, these two probabilities are not equal, ठीक है. अब जैसे इसमें नेक्स्ट में क्या लिखा हुआ है, द चांसेस ऑफ द ट्रेन बीइंग ऑन टाइम और बीइंग लेट आर नॉट द सेम.
What's the difference between chance and probability?
द ट्रेन बीइंग ऑन टाइम, अब ऑन टाइम आती है, सबको पता है कि वो ट्रेन जो है वो ऑन टाइम आती है. तो बिटवीन
chance and probability.
बच्चे इट्स, अभी हम देखते हैं व्हाट इट इज. सी चांस इज chance and probability are almost the same thing except probability basically ये होता है कि हम जो chance है ना उसको हम mathematical terms में लिख रहे हैं, ठीक है. probability is measurable, इसको हम measure करके लिखते हैं, like 90% chance, 90% chance या 90% probability. या अगर हम कहें कि if you're talking only about chance, then that means we are saying इसका higher chance है या lesser chance है. इसको हम measure करके हमेशा नहीं लिखते, but probability is something that is measured. ठीक है, there's not much of a difference, it's almost the same thing. ठीक है,
Okay.
okay. हाँ, so the chance of the train being on time or being late are not the same. Why? Because let's say there is a train जो हमेशा टाइम पे आती है, so what is the probability of it being late? बहुत ही कम probability होगी या बहुत ही कम chance होगी कि ट्रेन लेट हो जाए. or no? Hiba?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your voice is like breaking, so I can't hear you properly.
Okay. Wait, let me see why. अच्छा रुको, wait, I'll have to change my position. Was it breaking earlier also या अभी अभी break होना शुरू हुई है?
It was breaking earlier, but that time it was not that much.
It was not that much. Okay, fine. हाँ, so I hope it's better now, is it?
Yeah.
चलो ठीक है. What was I saying? हाँ, so I was saying कि ये बात आपको समझ में आई कि अगर एक ट्रेन है जो हमेशा ऑन टाइम आती है, what is the chance या what is the probability of it, not probability, what is the chance of it being late one day? The chance of it being late is very less, है ना? Yes?
Can you repeat that again?
Okay. I'm saying that if there is a train that is always on time, it is known for being on time, then what are the chances that it will be late on a particular day? The chances are very less that it will be late. Why? Because हमें पता है कि वो हमेशा time पे आती है. So the chances are very less that it will be late that day. Yes or no?
Yeah.
ठीक है. So जैसे यहाँ पे अगले सेंटेंस में एक और बात लिखी है कि when you buy, have you ever traveled in a train by the way?
Yeah.
हाँ, okay. So आपको पता है ना कि there is a thing called confirm ticket and there is a thing called waiting list ticket. Waiting list होती है, पता है आपको?
Is it like in India or everywhere?
It's in India. Mostly it's in India only.
I didn't travel it in India. I traveled it here.
अच्छा, okay, no problem, ठीक है. So basically यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना इंडिया में, I'll just tell you. इंडिया में जो ट्रेन्स होती हैं, not the metro, I'm talking about the railway वाली ट्रेन्स, ठीक है. उसमें ये होता है कि when you are booking the ticket, there are a particular number of seats. Let's say एक particular ट्रेन में 500 seats है. तो when people book their ticket, तो जब 500 लोग बुक कर लेते हैं, यानी 500 seats have been booked, उसके बाद जो लोग बुक करेंगे ना, तो उनको वेटिंग लिस्ट दिखाएगा. दैट मीन्स यू आर बेसिकली वेटिंग, आपका वेटिंग आ रहा है. दैट मीन्स यू हैव टू वेट फॉर एनी प्रीवियस सीट्स या एनी प्रीवियस टिकट्स टू गेट कैंसल्ड, टू गेट क्लियर्ड. तभी जाके आप इस वेटिंग लिस्ट आप जो है आपका वो कंफर्म हो सकता है. सो if let's say you have a waiting list ticket, that means अच्छा let's say there's 5, this is the list, ठीक है, 1 से लेकर 500 तक बुकिंग्स हो चुकी हैं. उसके बाद जितने भी लोग बुक करेंगे they have to be in the waiting. This is called waiting. तो let's say ये आपकी वेटिंग लिस्ट नंबर आपका टिकट पे लिखा रहता है. इफ यू हैव वेटिंग लिस्ट नंबर 1, आपकी 1 है वेटिंग लिस्ट, दैट मीन्स देयर इज अ वेरी हाई चांस दैट यू विल गेट अ क्लियरेंस. एंड कोई इसमें से हो सकता है यहाँ पे कोई कैंसिल कर दे जिसका कंफर्म टिकट है. दिस इज कॉल्ड कंफर्म बाय द वे. किसी का कंफर्म टिकट है, हो सकता है वो कैंसिल कर दे. तो जब वो कैंसिल कर देता है तो दिस एंटायर लिस्ट मूव्स ऊपर और आपको यहाँ पे एक जगह मिल जाती है. ठीक है. So basically what happens is it's not 100% श्योर हम नहीं है कि पक्का कोई ना कोई कैंसिल करेगा ही, पक्का हमारा जो वेटिंग लिस्ट है वो कंफर्म हो ही जाएगा. वी आर नॉट श्योर अबाउट दैट. दैट इज व्हाई इट्स कॉल्ड वी आर टेकिंग अ चांस. तो यहाँ पे वही लिखा हुआ है कि व्हेन यू बाय अ टिकट विच इज वेटिंग लिस्ट, जब आप वेटिंग लिस्ट में रहते हैं, यू टेक अ चांस. यू डोंट नो फॉर श्योर कि आपका ये कंफर्म होगा या आपका नहीं होगा कंफर्म. सो इफ यू आर नॉट कंफर्म यू कांट ट्रैवल इन द ट्रेन. ठीक है, समझ में आया?
Yeah.
Good. So we however consider here certain experiments whose results have an equal chance of occurring. ठीक है, तो अभी हम क्या देखेंगे in this chapter? You are going to see ऐसी चीजें आप देखेंगे जिनकी equal chance है होने की. यहाँ पे तो equal नहीं था. These chances are not equal, like they don't have equal chances of happening. बट इस चैप्टर में जो हम पढ़ेंगे उसमें इक्वल चांस होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जो मैंने आपको पहले बताया कि if you toss a coin, whether you get a head or a tail, the chances of this happening are equal. When you roll a die, whether you get a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or a 4 or a 5 or a 6, the chances of all of these things happening, all of these 5 numbers showing up on your die, the chances of them are all equal. ठीक है, what is the chance? हमने पिछली बार देखा था 1/6. what is the
How are they
chance?
equal?
हाँ,
How are they equal?
okay, how are they equal? Because a die, एक जो die होती है, it has 6 faces. All 6 of them are equal in size, yes or no?
Yes.
Because they're all squares.
Yeah.
They're all squares of the same size, so all of them are equal in size. अगर आप ये die फेंकेंगे तो what is the chance of having this one or this one or this one? The chances of all of them are equal because they're of the same size and it's the same die. And हमने कुछ गड़बड़ नहीं किया है इसमें. अच्छा, मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल बताती हूँ कि जहाँ पे सेम नहीं होगा चांस. लेट्स से कोई एक इंसान है, वो थोड़ा सा ना नोटोरियस किस्म का इंसान है, यू नो, मिस्चिफ मेकर जैसे होते हैं, लाइक people who do cheating sometimes. So that person has done, उस इंसान को चाहिए कि उसको ना बार बार वो इंसान चाहता है कि उसको 6 मिलता रहे उसके डाई में. तो उसने क्या किया, उसने अपने जो डाई है उसमें all 6 numbers are supposed to be there, right? We are supposed to have 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. बट उस इंसान ने क्या किया, उसने 1 नंबर हटा के या कोई सा भी एक नंबर हटा के उसने ना 6 कर दिया उस नंबर को. सो नाउ दिस पर्सन हैज 2 6s. आपके पास 6 आने की प्रोबेबिलिटी ज्यादा हो गई बिकॉज देर आर मोर नंबर ऑफ 6s. So अब आपके पास probability of getting a 6 when you roll the die has become more. Agreed?
Yeah.
हाँ. So now if this is the case, then here you do not have equal probability. यहाँ पे the probability of getting a 2 is different from getting a 6. क्योंकि probability of getting a 2 is going to be lesser. It's going to be 1/6. And the probability of getting a 6 is going to be 2/6. And I'm going to show you how to calculate this. Don't worry. But ये समझ में आया कि the probability of...
How is it 2/6 and 1/6?
Yeah, I just said that. अभी मैं आपको बताऊंगी कि हम कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं ये. बट आप मुझे इतना बताइए, आपको ये समझ में आया कि हाउ इज दिस इक्वल? एंड अगर इनमें से एक हम इसको चेंज कर दें और इसको 6 बना दें, तो नाउ द प्रोबेबिलिटी इज नॉट द सेम. ये समझ में आया?
No.
अभी तो आपको समझ में आया था 2 मिनट पहले when I asked the same question, you said हाँ समझ में आ गया. See, if you remove this number, इसकी जगह पे आप 6 लगा दें, you make this a 6. Now listen very carefully, okay, Hiba? You make this a 6. अब आप मुझे बताइए कि आपके पास 2 6 हो गए है ना?
So we don't have 1 now.
Yeah, you don't have 1 now. Instead of 1, you have a 6. Now tell me what is, अगर आपके पास एक ऐसी डाई है जिसमें आपके पास 6 जो है वो 2 बार है और बाकी सारे नंबर्स एज इट इज हैं, बस 1 नहीं है. You don't have 1 anymore. You have 2, you have 3, you have 4, you have 5, but 6 आपके पास 2 बार है. ऐसी डाई में, this is called an unfair die by the way. ठीक है, let's not get into that. Anyway, ऐसी डाई में what is the probability of getting a 1?
A 0.
Very good, exactly. And now you tell me, the probability of getting a 2, is it more than or less than the probability of getting a 6, which is by the way 2 बार है ये?
It is less than, because it is
Less
2.
than. And why?
Because it is 2.
Because 6 is there 2 times. 6 जो है वो ज्यादा बार आ रहा है, ज्यादा बार हमारे डाई में there are more number of 6s than the number of 2s.
So 2 is 1 by 6.
Exactly. अब समझ में आ गया आपको?
Yeah.
Okay.
But why are we counting their amounts? Like they are 2 times 6 and 1 time 2.
Okay. If I say Hiba, there are, okay, there is one red ball. ठीक है? Let me just check that. Okay, fine. There is one yellow ball and बाकी सारे balls are white. You pick out one ball out of these 6 balls. ठीक है? Randomly, आपको नहीं पता, आपने आंख बंद कर ली और आपने इनमें से कोई एक उठा लिया. What is the probability of getting the yellow ball? इसको हम ऐसे measure करते हैं. The probability of our outcome is equal to number of favorable outcomes, यानी number of times that our outcome is happening, number of times outcome is occurring, divided by total number of outcomes. Outcome का मतलब यहाँ पे outcome है हमारी ball. ठीक है? Probability of getting a, P means probability. ठीक है? Don't get confused. Probability of getting a yellow ball. What is the probability? It is the total number of yellow balls. Number of yellow balls divided by total number of balls.
6.
Yes. So what is the probability of getting a yellow ball? Number of yellow
1
balls
by
कितनी है?
6.
1 by 6. Very good. So अब आपको समझ में आया कि how is
Yeah.
this?
So what about getting a white ball?
Sorry?
What about getting a white ball? What is the
आप बताइए.
probability?
Probability of getting a white ball. Can you tell me? Total number of white balls?
5 by 6.
Very good. Excellent. Is equal to 5 by 6. ठीक है? And this is how we are getting यहाँ पे when we say that इसकी probability 1 by 6 है, that is because 2 जो number है, ये वाला 2 जो number है, ये कितने बार है? How many times it is there? 1 time. And total number of possible outcomes is how many? 6. है ना?
6.
1, let's remove this because it's not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's why 1 by 6. Now what about the blue or rather the 6 number occurring? What about this? ये जो 6 number
2
है?
by 6.
2 by 6. Why is it 2 by 6? Because
it's there 2 times.
Very good. समझ में आया अब आपको?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now let's read this. चलो, let's read this one जो आपको स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा है.
Which one?
5.5.1 getting a result.
You might have seen that before a cricket match starts, captains of the two teams go out to toss a coin to decide which team will bat first. What are the possible results you get when a coin is tossed? It is head or tail. Imagine that you are captain. You are the captain of one team, and your friend is the captain of other team. You toss a coin and ask your friend to make the call. Can you control the results of the toss? Can you get a head if you want one, or a tail if you want that? No, because that is not possible. Such an experiment is called a random experiment. Head or tail are the two outcomes of this experiments.
ये समझ में आया आपको?
Yeah.
ठीक है. What is a random experiment? Random experiment वो होता है. Don't confuse this with science वाला experiment. ठीक है? ये वो experiment नहीं है. ये maths वाला experiment है. So random experiment वो होता है जहाँ पे you cannot control the outcome. You cannot control whether you get a head or a tail. या फिर in a die you cannot control whether you get a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or any other number. So that's why it's called a random experiment. And जो भी outcome आएगा ना आपको जो भी मिलेगा that's basically called the outcome. तो अब आप मुझे ये बताइए कि what are the total number of outcomes in this thing in a die?
6 outcomes.
Very good, 6. And how many outcomes do we have in a coin, tossing a coin?
2 outcomes.
2 outcomes, very good. Acha, now let's see this. If you try to start a scooter, what are the possible outcomes?
A scooter?
Yeah, scooter. Bike, scooter, whatever.
What does that mean?
What does what mean? आपको क्या चीज समझ में नहीं आई इसमें?
Like, what is the relation of scooter with this?
See, you are trying to start a scooter. ठीक है? यहाँ पे ये नहीं कह रहे कि आपने चला लिया. They are saying you are trying to. What are you trying? You're trying to start it. What are the possible outcomes? What are the outcomes? They're not asking how many outcomes. They're asking what are the outcomes.
It starts or doesn't start. So
Exactly. Very good. So either it starts or it doesn't start. So there are 2 possible outcomes. Either it starts or it doesn't start. ठीक है? चलो. Now let's look at question number 3. अभी हम exercise पे ना बाद में आएंगे. पहले हम इस पे चलते हैं. Question number 3.
When you spin the wheel shown, what are the possible outcomes?
Outcome का मतलब कि where does the pointer of the wheel stop? ठीक है? What are the possible outcomes?
A, B and C.
Very good. ठीक है. अब इस पे आते हैं. 4th question पढ़िए.
You have a bag with 5 identical balls of different colors, and you are to pull out a ball without looking at it. List the outcomes you would get.
Yes. So there are basically different colors: white, red, blue, green, and yellow. So what are the different outcomes you will get?
White, red, blue, green, yellow.
Exactly. ठीक है?
Yeah. If I say that we will get 5 outcomes, then will it be wrong?
हाँ, exactly. It is 5 outcomes. अब आप मुझे ये बताइए, ये वाला कर लेते हैं, फिर उसके बाद क्लास एंड कर लेंगे. Think, discuss and write. In throwing a die, अगर let's say हम एक गेम खेल रहे हैं, there are 4 players. Let's say they're playing Ludo. Have you ever played Ludo?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are 4 players who are playing Ludo, and sorry, and सबसे पहले एक प्लेयर की टर्न आती है. तो जो फर्स्ट प्लेयर है, will that person have a greater chance of getting a 6?
No.
No. Very good. अब जो उसके बाद जो प्लेयर खेल रहा है, will the second person who played after him have a lesser chance of getting a 6?
No.
No, very good. उनके chances equal है. Suppose the second player got a 6. इसको second player को 6 मिल गया, ठीक है, अपनी डाई में. Now अब third player की turn है. Does it mean that the third player will not have a chance of getting a 6?
It can have a chance of getting a 6.
Yeah, because it is not dependent on what the other person got. है ना?
Yeah.
Yeah. So कई बार ऐसा होता है कि जब हम गेम खेल रहे होते हैं तो अगर एक प्लेयर को 6 मिल जाता है तो उसके बाद वाला प्लेयर ये सोचता है कि उसको 6 मिल गया तो हो सकता है मुझे ना मिले. But that is a very unscientific way of thinking. Why? It's illogical because your chance of getting a 6